नमस्कार. प्रुडंट मिडियाचे मतदार राजांक तुमकां येवकार. मतदार राजांक आमी पळयतात पोल प्री पोल सर्वेची एनालिसीस. आतां मेरेन म्हत्वाचे 2-3 क्वेश्चन आमी तातूंत जे पळयल्यात ते रायट टू रिकॉल, रायट टू रिजेक्ट, मतदार उमेदवाराचो कॅरेक्टर ह्या गजालीचेर आमी पळयलें. रायट टू रिजेक्टाचेर बरे पैकी एकमत आसा पॉलिटिकल पार्टीचें. दुसरो प्रश्न एक म्हत्वाचो आनी मतदाराचे दृश्टीन, लोकांचे दृश्टीन जाचे कडेन तुमी सामके रावल्यात उत्कंठेन, तो महत्वाचा प्रश्न डिझायरेबल गव्हर्नमेंट. नेविल, आय थिंक वील मूव टू दॅट क्वेश्चन.
When you look at the desirable government as an opinion of the respondents, we find that 28.4% want an only Congress government, 41.4% want an only BJP government, 5.6% want a Congress NCP government, 0.5% want a Congress NCP GVP government, 0.6% want a Congress NCP UGDP government, 12.6% want a BJP MGP government, 3.2% want a government which is formed by a coalition of regional parties, 2.2% said they would prefer president's rule in Goa, and others 5.7%.
हे सर्वे करतना तुजी काही ऑब्झर्वेशन बी आशिल्ली?
Yeah, there were some people who were so totally fed up with the political class that they made an observation, it is better we don't have any kind of government. We vote because it is our right and we don't want to waste our vote, but if not, we would prefer president's rule. And a very striking example was that of the time when Lieutenant Jacob was there. Especially this was very observable in people who were in their 40s.
1999
yeah, the people who were in that 40 plus age group made this observation very strongly. Even those, some of those who have said that they want a rule of a particular government have said that if possible, preferably would have gone for that option if it was available to us.
दोतोर आनी खलबाब, ट्रेंड जर पळयलो मतदारांचो की सिंगल पार्टी गव्हर्मेंटाक तो ट्रेंड दाखयता आनी तुमचे दोगांचें कोएलिशन आसा. BJP MGP 12% म्हूण दाखयला. म्हणजे ज्या कडेन पर्संटेज हाय आसा थंय कोएलिशन ना. गव्हर्मेंट जाय 48% सुमार दाखयता, पूण थंय फक्त BJP आसा. बट यू आर इन कोएलिशन विथ MGP. तेवटेन काँग्रेसीकय हाय पर्संटेज आसा, बट दे आर इन कोएलिशन विथ NCP. कोएलिशन गव्हर्मेंटाक पर्संटेज बरी ना. कोएलिशन गव्हर्मेंटाक आतां चित्र कशें जातलें? हाव डू यू लुक एट दीस? पीपल वॉन्ट BJP बट नॉट विथ MGP. पीपल वॉन्ट कमी लोकांक जाय पूण काँग्रेस जाय पूण नॉट विथ NCP. बट यू आर इन कोएलिशन पॉलिटिक्स.
No, see, basically, it's ideal to have a one-party rule. There's no doubt about it. And probably what people feel after seeing these coalition governments for the last 2 or 3 terms, the total exploitation of resources of the state and all. So probably they feel that a single-party rule is better. And when I see this 41%.
It comes down to 12% when you are with MGP.
No, therefore, this figure of 41% which we see is so high. It's probably only because of those 4.5 years of BJP rule. Otherwise,
but MGP आशिल्ली न्ही तेन्ना तुमचे बरोबर?
ना, MGP नाशिल्ली.
प्री पोल नाशिल्ली, मागीर आशिल्ली.
मागीर जॉइन जालें.
मागीर जालें. That's why I said this is how we go for election. So now after seeing all those permutation combinations, people feel that single party rule is better.
आता किती जातलें ह्या इलेक्शनाक? This is 12.5%.
No. 12.6% is a choice of the people for coalition. It is not a choice of the people of MGP or BJP.
Desirable government.
So those 41%. Or for those 28% of Congress, those 28 will vote for Congress. So 41.
न्ही, ताजे इंटरप्रिटेशन अशें जाता की समजा BJP सिंगल इलेक्शनाक गेल्ली जाल्यार चड पडटलें.
But you can't go by this by this.
Neville तुजे.
No. I tell you why. If BJP had gone alone, they might have got some seats by big margin. But Goa is so small that you have only 21 seats to form a government. Now, if MGP keeps a candidate in some 3 or 4 constituencies and break some 2,000 or 3,000 votes, you lose a government. So question of this 12-6% wanting this type of government, that type of government, it might be that people who have been surveyed are all BJP supporters, BJP sympathizers, but they don't know the intricacies of why this alliance has had to be done. Even they did, we did. Why it had to be done is because of the breaking of votes. They may not be aware. The political compulsion.
अलायन्सान गेन जाता हे एक सुपरफिशियल पिक्चरही असू येता कारण जेन्ना अलायन्स करतात आणि दुसरे कॅन्डिडेटाक दुसऱ्या पार्टीच्या आपल्या पार्टीचे सीट दितात तेन्ना ओरिजिनल तुमचे वोटरही तुमचे पासून पयस वतले अशें कॅल्क्युलेशन असू शकता.
Everything there is profit and loss.
I would put it in this fashion.
कारण डिफरन्स इज हार्डली 300-400 मतांनी कॅन्डिडेट्स पडतात.
Let us not go by this survey as something which would remain till the date of election. This survey perhaps was done 1 week back. Maybe more, I do not know.
No.
So what prevailed 1 week back doesn't prevail today. It will not prevail tomorrow when the people go for actual voting. So these figures are, just for guidance purpose we can take it.
Nothing better to hope against hope.
म्हणजे दोघांची आता कोएलिशन असतकीर आर्ग्युमेंट कशें येता.
No, he is not saying because of that. He is main worry is that 41% wants BJP government.
दोतोर अशें असू शकता की MGP फाटली 5 वर्सां काँग्रेसी बरोबर रावली आणि आता तुम्ही ताका कोएलिशन म्हणून घेता.
No, but you see, NCP also same thing.
नो म्हणजे काँग्रेसीन ज्यो गजाली केल्यो त्यो आता बीजेपीकय लागल्यो MGP बरोबर आयली म्हणटकीर अशें ताची रिएक्शनांतल्यान ते आयला असू
NCP also is
शकता.
5.6. Congress NCP is lesser than so, but they are always with Congress. Why people should say we don't want that?
Congress and NCP basically are what should I say, chips of the same block. They are not different parties. Okay, one ideological difference was there between.
न्ही पूण तुमचे सुद्धा कांय लिडर आशिल्ले कोएलिशन नाकाच म्हणटाले.
तेच खरें न्ही, लोक अशें म्हणटाले खरें आनी तो ओपिनियन दिसची पडटा. परंतु हांव कितें म्हणटा की ही जी कितें सर्वेचो रिपोर्ट आयला तो रिपोर्ट फाल्यां पर्यंत उरचो ना. इन मेनी रिस्पेक्ट्स उरचो ना तो. 41% सुद्दां पळय म्हणटा वळ हांगासरले ते इट विल कम डावन टू 21%. You take my words for this purpose. I'm not making a political statement, a factual statement.
Because of MG or
Because of MG. जाला कितें की गेले 5 वर्षांत BJP has not succeeded in taking up even one major issue in the assembly or outside assembly, which they are now trying to point out during the election period. Why were you sleeping on all those issues?
I think you're covering assembly very well. And
Why were you doing it? Assembly तुम्ही जे उलयले, assembly दाखवता point काढलो. Did you follow it up later on? For example, you take casinos. Their leader said, we'll stop casinos. We will move the casinos.
Yes,
इलिगल मायनिंगाचेर थोडे हेच उलयता. PAC रिपोर्टाक थोडे
PAC रिपोर्ट तुम्ही असो जंबल केलो. कितें? Why could you not wait till the report had come out?
Actually, PAC report, when Shah Commission report, why is being held in Delhi? You see, which is much more effective than PAC report.
I understand.
PAC बीजेपीच्या हातांत आशिल्लो न्ही हांगा.
PAC was not allowed to be tabled. All this, I was there, I happened to be there in assembly, how these people came, and this fellow Agnel was all the time on the phone, what should I do? I was standing behind him. Should I take the report?
न्ही पूण त्या PAC सुद्धा हार्ड स्टँड घेतिल्लो ना.
I don't know whether
manifesto, remember in the BJP manifesto also they have not touched this issue which they touched in the PAC.
No way you will touch, because illegal is illegal, stopped by law. To say, for you to say that we are going to stop illegal mining, that means you know there's illegal mining, the illegal mining is going on, and then you're putting in the manifesto.
And if you knew it, if you knew that it is going on,
it is so amusing.
Why do you just hide?
Illegal is illegal.
Any
government of the day.
The question is of choice of government. Let's get back to that. See, what happens is that, as far as this thing of coalition governments is concerned, what they are saying is absolutely correct, that the reason for making the coalition is so that the votes are not divided and there is no split in the votes. In fact, in the old days of psephology, when BJP had not yet come to power in India and Congress was supreme, this Pranay Roy and company, who used to be the only psephologists at that time, used to actually calculate the chances on the basis of something called an index of opposition unity.
Exactly.
That how united is the opposition against the Congress gives a clearer picture of what is going to happen.
Correct.
Today that is no longer the case. The times have changed completely and the balance of power is much closer now than it used to be in those days. The question here with this thing is, how do you look at these figures? How do you look at the BJP's 41.5% and the fact that the BJP MGP figure is 12.6%? Do you subtract that 12.6% from 41.5% to come at their prospects, or do you add it?
No, in this case, it is specifically single choice. So, who they would have preferred the most. This is desirable government means which they would have desired the most. So, they could not choose between either BJP only or.
Correct.
So, they have given their first preference for a government.
Yeah. There was no choice of preferences. It was a
There
single
was no choice
choice.
of preference, there was no multiple preference. It's just a single preference. You choose which one you would have wanted as the best choice for you in these.
Then if I
You
put
would
it
have
to you,
desired
if I
this
put
the
it to
most.
you, that this would suggest that you have to add the two to arrive at an indication of a correct prospect. Would you agree with me?
Need not be totally true, but yes, to some extent it would be additive.
It takes us nowhere.
That is not a good prospect for you, Mr. Kalam.
It takes us nowhere. It takes us
Therefore,
nowhere.
he's hoping against the hope that this will change in 7 days.
I don't have to say that. Look at here, BJP is shown here 41%, but when you went and analyzed the performance of the government, almost 60% people said between satisfactory to best. Okay, how do you compare that with this figure?
But 70% say we don't want this government.
No,
We want to
70% never said.
There was
Change in government.
Change in government is different.
70%. Oh, so-
But therefore, I said change in government refers to individuals in the government. Because you did not give them a choice of political
government is
Why
government.
no?
No,
You did not give them a choice of political parties. This party or that party did not ask.
Government is government.
It's just change
Was
in
that a
government.
question?
It's just change
Who's
in
the
government.
government?
Exactly. Therefore,
Government is not of
I would say the
government of
survey
party,
should,
you know.
survey should have asked very clearly: do you want a BJP government or do you want a Congress government? Do you want this government or that government? No.
That is, this is what saying.
That is what is there here.
That's what is here.
Only thing is it gave the various other
It
combinations.
is other combination, and therefore from 41
He
you
wants
reduce
to
it to
interpret your
12%.
report.
Favorably.
Favorably. It's
As favorably as he can.
It is a
He
legal.
is doing his
No,
role.
It is
the
a
only
legal,
place
legal,
where it
legal
can be
interpretation.
favorably taken is that okay, Congress has got several options, so you can add all those together.
No, I won't go to that extent. Only I want to say is
It's a legal interpretation.
whatever interpretation, whatever survey you did 8 days back does not survive today. It won't survive tomorrow.
All the best.
They will take the
It can be
another question
Go
which
in
is
your
linked to
favor as
this.
well.
That chief
Chef, to
minister,
both of us all the best, what I
who
mean.
they want as a chief minister. It is linked to this.
Okay, when we look at desired chief minister, the respondents 7.2% say Digambar Kamath, 38.8 say Manohar Parrikar, 3.5 say Pratap Singh Rane, 1.3 say Ravi Naik, 1.2 say Shripad Naik, 10.4 say others, and there is a large percentage of 37.5 who say they don't know whom they want as a chief minister.
37.5%.
That other
Do not
combination
know.
of
However, if you look at this slide, you can see a relation between desired government and desired chief minister. There is a very surprising element here where people want an only Congress government, but in spite of that, in an only Congress government, 28.6% want Manohar Parrikar as the chief minister.
That means out of the people who said they want only a Congress government, 28.8% of them want Manohar Parrikar as chief minister and only 15.4% want Digambar Kamath as chief minister.
Yes.
Out of the people who want to vote for the Congress.
No, I think they desire that Manohar Parrikar crosses over to Congress.
Possibly. No, it probably signifies that they are looking at Manohar Parrikar as an individual. And
That is what I've said. You know, it is not possible for us to really analyze the results because of various factors. In the BJP, there is just one person who is called the leader. He calls all the shots. He decides everything. When Shripad Naik expressed a desire to come and contest here, he was totally scuttled. Not only scuttled, he was politically almost finished by the same BJP party. Although they have tried to sugarcoat or whatever they have said by calling him a national leader and he is better there, etc.
बाई पूण आता फाटली 25 वर्सां काँग्रेसीन रूल करून सुद्धा राणे आय थिंक इज ओनली 3.7%. तो लिडर पॉप्युलर तितलो जालो ना. हे लेटर फाटले 10 वर्सां आयिल्ले लिडरान
No, no.